Okay. We are now on record. Okay. Okay. Hi. This is Maura. I have done other videos for my YouTube channel, which is Moses One. And I use the name Coach Maura. I just don't like the sound of it. I did want to consider myself a coach of parapsychological training, which I have done for years. I just didn't make a business out of it, so, but I want to make it my business to share that information with as many people as I can right now. With all of that business of 2012 going around, there's an awful lot of things on YouTube especially that is very disturbing. It's hard to know whether everybody just isn't, hysterical. But most of the people in the radical field don't seem like they're hysterical, but they're hysterical because they know something most of us don't know, and that is there's some sort of conspiracy going on to downsize the population. I'm going to say it's not true. Not because it's not true, but because I don't want to allow it to lodge itself into my subconscious mind and terrorize me. So I don't want you to do that either. So even though it may be happening, whenever you hear it, you must repeat under your breath if necessary. You can say it out loud. If you have children, you want them to say it. It's not real. It's not happening. God is protecting us. Now, I'm doing this particular video because I want to make up for the other one, which was about, mass murderers. This definitely has been a thorn in my side for a very long time. And one of the first people to, really upset me was, the Speck case. And then a little later on came David Berkowitz, which was really spooky. I lived in New York at the time, and this was a moment in time, however, that I had my first revelation that I had the power to make things happen through God. And it's just absolutely not me, but through God I can make things happen because I'm honest with God. I called upon Him and I asked for deliverance from the terror that David Berkowitz was dumping on society, and in New York especially. And it would not be till later on in years that I would analyze what actually went down. I did tell people I stopped David Berkowitz. You can imagine how that went over. It was almost as good as me telling them I was King Tut in another life. I did do past life regressions, and I do them for people. I can give you a past life regression, but what's the point? Right now we want to survive. So, here we go. I did this. This is how you do it. 1, 2, 3. Whatever the situation is right now, you want to sit in meditation. If you can bring your whole family in on it, it's even better. If you have a congregation of people, it's even better. But the wording must be precise. This is a key element in any affirmation that you want to demonstrate the power of God is in verbalizing it correctly. Jesus answers the apostles in the Bible when they said, how could these things happen to good people? And Jesus said, clearly, they prayed amiss. This is the key understanding you must keep in the forefront to word your affirmations correctly. If you deviate, you're not going to see results. You're going to see the same, nothing's going to change for you. So, in the David Berkowitz case, this was the affirmation basically I used. Okay, let me get this straight. I'm already going a little too far, but I'm going to do it very quick. Following this video, I'm going to do very, very quick videos with the affirmations. If you're interested in them, please follow up. But this, you should watch this one first, get a little information. Take a deep breath. Take a couple of deep breaths. Focus on your breath. Now, if you know how to go into meditative state, please do. Very much more potent. But now you verbalize that this is for mass murderers, the threat of mass murderers, the threat of random shootings, the threat of war on our soil, or any soil for that matter. You say, I place a white light of God around me. I place a white light around me. I see a white light around me. This white light is the love of God protecting me. This white light, I see it around my children. I see it around my husband, my mother, my father, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. This white light is the love of God protecting them. I place this white light around my neighbors. I can look up the block both ways, see rows and rows of houses. I place this white light around all the houses I can see in my mind's eye. And I see the bodies, the people's forms moving around in those houses. But I place the white light around everybody in my neighborhood. I proclaim that white light is the love of God protecting my neighbors. I see this white light. I place it around the birds flying overhead. I place it on the fish in the brooks in neighboring neighborhoods. I place this white light around the neighbor's dogs. I place this white light around the neighbor's cats. I proclaim this white light is the love of God protecting these birds, these animals, the wildlife in our vicinity, and this is so. Now, take a deep breath, and I visualize the entire town I live in. I see this white light over the entire town. Every business, every church, every school, every hospital, every place that has people coming and going, every road. And I place this white light around everything in the entire town. And I proclaim this white light is the love of God protecting my entire town. And this is so. And now take another deep breath, and I see this white light expand out to all the other towns surrounding us, and even further, right to the border of our entire state. That white light is indefinite. It goes into infinity. It covers my entire state. And this white light I proclaim is the love of God protecting my entire state, and all of its people, all of its animals, all of its forest, all of its water, all of its bridges, all of its traffic. This white light I proclaim, is the love of God protecting everything, everybody, every place. People, places, and things throughout the whole state. God knows no bounds. He has no boundaries. So there she goes. And so it is. Now, it's in our best interest to be generous with our time and see that white light just cover the entire United States. Every state, visualize this white light flowing over every state in the Union, up through Canada, down through Mexico. Every single state, every single town within the state. There is no place in the North American continent that is without this white light. This white light, I proclaim, is the love of God, protecting the land, the people, the wildlife, the waters, the bridges, the planes, the trains, the automobiles. This white light, I proclaim, is the love of God protecting all. If you want to go a little further, we can bless South America. Let's see that white light go down to South America. Brazil. Huge white light surrounding all of Brazil. You proclaim that white light is now. This white